Why do the Japanese people call the monsters in their movies gay Jews?
They do?
Yeah, they call them kaiju, which is, not a direct one, but it's extremely
Well,
similar.
Japanese have a good sense of humor. I don't know. I need to ask them.
But they're not doing it on purpose. It's not spelled with a G, but it's actually kaiju. But if you ask them, they go gaiju. Gaiju.
Hey, anybody with an accent, we're gonna come across the wrong way sometimes.
I don't mind. I'm a former
I
Jew,
listen.
so I give them permission.
I love it. It opens to interpretation.
Yes, this is a question from a fan.
A ver.
A viewer wanted me to ask why his new dog has been throwing up despite being fed large cubes of salt.
Salt is bad for dogs. That's what they throw up when they go to the beach and they swim through the waves and chasing the ball. By the time they finish, they have.
I thought you
diarrhea.
said that when a dog isn't listening, you'll put them in a pool.
Well,
You won't
that's
put them in
different
the
than
ocean?
That's different than the ocean. The ocean is something that they do, on their own, versus the pool is something that I will lift them and put them in the pool. So it creates a different reaction. So salt for dogs is bad. Too much salt.
Well, how do
Right.
we know? How do
Look,
we? Yes.
he totally rehabilitated the dog. Sometimes it's not me who does the magic.
The dog
Many
is
times
helping
it's
the
dog.
other dog. How do you know though that he's not gonna? In the long, it seems short term it's working, but maybe long term that dog will end up like him.
It can.
Yes.
Imitation. Yeah. The Menendez brothers, right?
The Menendez brothers?
Yeah, that's an imitation, right? So with the environment, the philosophy, the action, so you can see it. Yes, monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yes.
Monkey.
Yeah, I just had to make sure.
But Alfie right now, he did a good job, and of course, he can definitely.
Now, how going back to that last question, how do you know when the cube of salt is too big? If it was like this big, would it be too big?
Yeah, you kill him.
Well, that's why he's been throwing up, I guess, for the viewer.
You'll kill him. Definitely you'll kill that.
How can you? So when is enough?
Because
Because
you know what? That cows love it, right? So if you
Cows
can give
like
it to a
salt?
different animal, that's the only way they can get some kind of minerals. So you got to put a big chunk of salt, and then everybody comes and just lick it and lick it. That's how they get it.
but not for dogs.
Dogs are complete because they get it through a different source.
Another viewer, the same viewer had another question. He wanted me to.
I would definitely tell that viewer not to get a dog anymore. Get a cow.
Well, he had a
If you wanna
different
give
dog.
Salt.
He had another question. He says, "Why does my dog keep throwing up despite the fact that I've been feeding him oil,
What is the dog? Oil. What kind of oil?
gasoline instead of water?"
That's a dragon.
Well, he's not spitting fire. He's just vomiting all over the place. The viewer said that he took him to the vet, and the vet called the police on him.
I would definitely join in.
Join in on feeding dogs oil or calling the police?
Calling the police. Right, Alfie? We can.
The dog is starting to take part in how he's acting. He's getting louder and more aggressive.
More aggressive. That's right. Hey guys, that's a human being unstable. Look at Alfie. Go play with him. There you go. Kill him with kindness, Alfie. Kill him with kindness.
Or just kill him.
You can, definitely.
Yes.
It will help. More oxygen for humanity. His eyes are perfect, eh? He's definitely like a combination of a lizard and a dog.
Oh, I had another question.
Go for it.
Why do the cartels, you said you grew up around them,
Yes, sir.
why do they sell drugs which can lead into a lot more trouble instead of entering the business of selling dogs?
'Cause they don't see a value. They don't see selling dogs. You're not gonna make those billions of dollars those people make, right? So
Maybe not as much, but it's a lot less risky, you know what I mean?
it's super less risky, but I guess there's a different frame of mind, right? They want the fame, they want the power, they want the money. And they want the control of the whole entire country. So you go after what gives you more money, and unfortunately,
A lot of the time, though, inevitably they end up getting caught or killed by a different one. I guess the same thing could happen if there was a big rivalry in breeding dogs, but I feel like it's unlikely. I mean,
there is a rivalry. You're right. There is in the breeder world. There is a lot of rivalry.
do you think breeding dogs is unethical?
Some people do. Some people listen. There's some people that are doing it for 30, 40 years, or it's a family tradition. There's very few people with good ethics that they're going to breed good genes, right? And so that is the beauty of a good breeder.
Yeah.
Right, that they're breeding generations and generations and generations, and they never breed anything that is unhealthy. But then the rest of the people, they just going for the quick job, like the backyard.
Would you
breeders.
breed dogs or no?
No, it's millions of dogs in America. They die every year, and so it's an overpopulation problem. And so something that I learned along the way, because before I came to America, I didn't know that there could be an overpopulation.
An overpopulation of dogs?
Oh yeah.
What you're saying, in shelters or on the street, or
So, in America, we euthanize at least 1 million dogs a year.
why don't they just let them loose?
Because that's not the system. It's like Singapore has a different system, right? America has a different system for dogs. So they don't believe in the
Well, in
dogs being
Singapore,
loose.
the problem with Singapore is I couldn't live there. They fine you if you spit in the street.
That's right. I love that part.
You like that?
I love a structure. I love
No,
organization. I love structure. Yeah, once you hit a certain age,
I
you're
like
gonna love
more. Well, I like structure too, but I like more the structure is that if you think somebody's disrespecting you, you spit in their face.
it. Hey, you should go to Sinaloa. You will love it.
I don't think I will last there. I
You
mean,
will love it.
I'm all talk.
Oh well, they teach you how to do it right.
Yeah, I mean, once I get introduced to a real situation, it's not gonna happen. I'll try to.
That's what we
Cross the
many of us
border
run away
illegally.
from there. We run away
And you
from
crossed
there.
the border
I
illegally.
jumped the border. I was 21 years old. How old are you?
I'm 17. Yes,
17. Wow. Well, 4 more years.
until
I'm
your
gonna
age.
jump the
Yes.
border the other way.
You climbed the fence, or was that before the
Yeah,
great
there
white
is
hope Donald
fence.
Trump?
There was a fence. There are holes. There are fans through the beach. It took me 2 weeks to cross it.
But you have citizenship now.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to vote?
Yes.
Did you
I'm an American citizen.
and you voted for Donald?
I vote.
You vote for Donald?
I vote for direction protection.
For Donald.
I can't tell you who I vote because I have to stay in the middle.
No,
I stay in the middle.
but you did vote.
I help Democrats and I help Republicans.
No, you should only help Republicans. If
I like the strategy, right? But I also like certain things about the Democrats.
well,
Democrats is about the pack, and then Republicans is about the pack leader, right? So a combination of those two, I think it creates a good nation, right? So we need good leaders.
half
we
of
need
it is a
pack.
good nation, and the other half are pieces of shit. That's
I
what
agree
I
with
think.
you.
You agree with me?
Hell yeah.
But you agree that the liberals are the bad ones. So we're
Well,
on the same page.
Whoever
here.
doesn't do things with honor and respect and love and smart, and then they should know they're doing it wrong, right? Just by doing it from there. Now, if it's a color thingy, right?
Oh
So,
no, I don't agree with that.
yeah.
I'm a big color guy.